Welcome back to Build Habits, Build Health, the place where we nurture small daily habits that lead to lasting well-being. You know, when we talk about health, most people immediately think about the body, whether the muscles are strong or the bones are steady. But there's something more fragile, and in many ways, even more important, our mental health. The truth is, life gets so busy, or sometimes we get caught up in one thing after another, that we forget to care for the most vital part of all, our mind. The brain alone uses about 20% of the body's energy just to keep us going. That means every bite we eat is like a message sent to the brain, and either giving it strength or weighing it down. What we put into ourselves, what we eat, what we listen to, even what we watch, slowly shapes who we are becoming. And here's the remarkable thing. Night is when the body resets. Every cell, every system turns inward to repair, restore, and prepare for tomorrow. This is the moment when we need to give our body the strongest little warriors, the foods that quietly support this sacred work of healing. So the real question is, what should we eat at night? Meals that are easy to buy, simple to prepare, gentle on the stomach, and friendly to sleep. Foods that provide enough protein to nourish us, yet light enough to let the body rest. And most of all, meals that bring peace to the mind, helping us drift into sleep without resistance. The truth is, we don't have to search far. Nature has already placed these gifts within our reach. The earth has been quietly offering what we need, and our bodies, just like nature itself, know how to respond with love, with healing, and with gratitude. Let's begin with something light, yet full of nourishment. A salmon salad with leafy greens and pumpkin seeds. Go ahead, take a look in your fridge. Do you already have a piece of salmon waiting? Maybe some fresh spinach or kale from your last trip to the store, and perhaps a small bag of crunchy pumpkin seeds? If not, don't worry. These ingredients are right there at your local supermarket, and if you're lucky enough to have a little garden at home with a few rows of leafy greens, why not pick some tonight and bring them straight to your table? And let me ask you, are you a fish lover? If you are, then this dish might just become one of your evening favorites, as it is for me. Now let's look at what goes inside. Salmon. About 100 grams of grilled or lightly pan-seared salmon with a touch of olive oil. In just 100 grams, you get nearly 20 grams of high-quality protein and about 2 grams of omega-3 fats. Research shows these healthy fats can ease anxiety, lower inflammation, and support brain function. Yes, you heard me right. Just 100 grams is enough to make this a complete, nourishing meal. Spinach or kale, around 50 to 70 grams of fresh greens. Did you know that 100 grams of spinach holds nearly 79 milligrams of magnesium? This little mineral acts like a natural off switch for stress, helping the nervous system relax. Simple, isn't it? And so effective. Pumpkin seeds, just a small handful, about 15 to 20 grams. In 100 grams of pumpkin seeds, there's roughly 265 milligrams of magnesium and over 500 milligrams of tryptophan, the building block for serotonin, which later turns into melatonin, your natural sleep hormone. Even a small sprinkle is enough to give your body what it needs to rest well. The preparation couldn't be easier. Cook your salmon, let it cool, and flake it into bite-sized pieces. Wash and dry your greens, lay them on the plate, and scatter those crunchy pumpkin seeds on top. Then drizzle with a simple dressing, olive oil, lemon juice, and just a touch of honey. And there you have it. A refreshing salad that's kind to both your stomach and your mind. The best time to enjoy this meal? Around 6 to 7 p.m. Eating too late makes your stomach work overtime when you're ready to rest. But at this golden hour, your body gets the nourishment it needs and plenty of time to digest before slipping into sleep. A few small notes. If you have a seafood allergy, swap the salmon for steamed chicken breast or grilled tofu. And if your stomach is sensitive, try blanching the greens quickly before eating them raw. So you see, what looks like a simple salad is really a gentle gift for your brain and your spirit at the end of the day. Yes, you heard that right. There's nothing difficult here. Why not give it a try tonight? And now let's move on to the second recipe, something warmer, easier to digest, and just as comforting for a peaceful night's sleep. If the salmon salad we just talked about brings a light and refreshing touch, this next dish is warmer, heartier, yet still gentle on the stomach. Steamed tofu with shiitake mushrooms and brown rice. It's a simple combination, but one that carries powerful nutrients to calm the mind and ease the body after a long day. Picture this: a soft block of tofu just taken from the fridge, a few fresh shiitake mushrooms with their earthy aroma, and a bowl of nutty brown rice ready to be cooked. What do you think? These are everyday ingredients, nothing fancy, but together they become a soothing medicine for your spirit. Tofu, about 100 grams, gives you 8 to 10 grams of plant-based protein. It's light, easy to digest, and perfect for the evening when you want nourishment without putting pressure on your stomach. Trust me, you'll feel much more comfortable after dinner. Shiitake mushrooms, around 50 grams fresh or 20 grams dried and soaked. They're rich in antioxidants like ergothioneine, which help protect your brain cells and reduce mental fatigue. Yes, you heard that right. Even a small amount of mushrooms can help your mind unwind. Brown rice, a serving of 75 to 100 grams cooked. It's packed with complex carbs and fiber, releasing energy slowly, keeping blood sugar steady, and supporting the brain in producing natural melatonin. What do you think? Just a bowl of brown rice can quietly prepare your body for deep, restful sleep. And how do you make it? Soak the rice for a few hours, then cook it until tender and slightly chewy. Cut the tofu into bite-sized pieces, steam it with the shiitake mushrooms, add a few slices of ginger and a splash of light soy sauce. When you lift the lid, the gentle aroma of mushrooms mingles with the mild sweetness of tofu, pure, comforting, and calming. Why not give it a try tonight? A few small notes. If you're allergic to soy, swap the tofu for chickpeas or soft steamed eggs. And if you're new to brown rice, start by mixing it half and half with white rice so your stomach adjusts more easily. You see, with just a few simple ingredients, but the right ones, you can create a dinner that nourishes the body and soothes the mind. It may sound simple, but the effects go deeper than you think. Trust me, you'll notice the difference the very first time you try it. And next, we'll move on to recipe number 3, a warm, comforting chicken soup that feels like a familiar embrace. After the lightness of tofu and mushrooms, let's move to something warmer and more comforting. Silky chicken soup with carrots, finished with a sprinkle of chia seeds. This is the kind of dish where just one spoonful makes your whole spirit settle down. Do you remember the feeling of sipping hot soup on a day when you felt tired? Trust me, just a small bowl of chicken soup in the evening can feel like a gentle lift for your soul. Black chicken or silky chicken, about 100 grams, simmered until tender. It's easy to digest and naturally rich in tryptophan, the amino acid that helps your body produce serotonin, the chemical that brings calm, and later melatonin, the hormone that guides you into sleep. Yes, you heard that right. Even a simple bowl of chicken soup can help you rest better at night. Carrots. Add about 50 to 70 grams, slice thin. In 100 grams of carrots, you'll find more than 8,000 micrograms of beta-carotene, a powerful antioxidant that protects brain cells, sharpens memory, and supports mental clarity. What do you think? Amazing how just one carrot could do so much, right? Chia seeds. Finally sprinkle about 10 grams on top. In 100 grams, chia seeds contain around 17 grams of protein and 34 grams of fiber. With just a spoonful, you're adding a gentle touch of protein and fiber that balances the meal without weighing you down. The method is simple. Simmer the chicken with carrots until the broth is clear and sweet and the meat soft. When serving, sprinkle the soaked chia seeds right on top. And there you have it, a warm, soothing bowl that is easy to digest and nurturing for the mind. A few small notes. If silky chicken isn't available, you can easily use regular chicken or chicken breast. And if your digestion is sensitive, make the soup lighter with less oil so your body can absorb it more easily. You see, even a humble bowl of soup can become a friend to the spirit, helping you relax and prepare for deep sleep. Why not try it, especially on a cool evening? And next we'll move on to recipe number 4, a colorful and gentle dinner with cod, creamy mashed sweet potatoes, and steamed vegetables. And here it is, the dish I mentioned earlier. Baked cod with creamy, mashed sweet potatoes and steamed vegetables. A colorful dinner, simple at heart, but packed with a kind of nourishment that leaves your body light and your spirit calm. Do you enjoy meals that are full of color? Trust me, sometimes just seeing the bright orange of sweet potatoes, the deep green of broccoli, and the golden edges of baked cod on one plate is enough to lift your mood before you even take a bite. Cod. About 120 grams of fillet, baked with a drizzle of olive oil and a few herbs. In 100 grams of cod, you'll find nearly 18 grams of high-quality protein with very little fat, making it easy to digest. What do you think? Just the right kind of protein for the evening without making your stomach work too hard. Sweet potatoes, around 100 grams boiled and mashed. In 100 grams, sweet potatoes contain about 0.2 milligrams of vitamin B6, a vitamin that plays a role in easing nervous tension and supporting the natural production of serotonin. Yes, you heard that right. Even one small sweet potato can gently calm your nervous system. Steamed vegetables. A portion of about 50 grams of broccoli and 50 grams of carrots. Did you know that 100 grams of broccoli holds about 89 milligrams of vitamin C? And carrots, with their beta-carotene, add even more antioxidant support. So you see, a simple side of steamed vegetables can quietly feed your brain with positive energy. Preparation is quick and easy. Season the cod lightly with salt, pepper, and olive oil, then bake until golden. Boil the sweet potatoes, mash them with a splash of almond milk or a little olive oil for a creamy texture. And the vegetables? Just a quick steam to keep their bright colors and nutrients intact. What do you think? Easy enough to make on a weeknight? A couple of small notes. If cod isn't your favorite, you can swap it for tilapia or salmon fillet. And for those managing diabetes, just keep the sweet potato portion moderate to avoid raising blood sugar too quickly. You see, this is a plate that's simple but balanced, with lean protein, fiber, vitamins, and minerals. It's not only a meal for your body, but also a gentle gift for your mind, leaving you relaxed and ready to drift into sleep. After the colorful plate of cod and sweet potatoes, let's turn to something simpler, quicker, yet just as delicious. Lightly stir-fried shrimp with broccoli, served with a small bowl of white rice. Do you enjoy shrimp? On your last trip to the supermarket, did you happen to bring some home? Don't let them sleep in the freezer for too long. Tonight, let those plump, juicy shrimp show their strength right on your dinner table. And really, what could be better than a dish that's both tasty and good for your health? Shrimp. About 100 grams peeled, giving you around 20 grams of high-quality protein. Shrimp is much easier to digest than red meat, leaving your body lighter in the evening. Trust me, you'll feel the difference. Broccoli. About 80 to 100 grams, rich in vitamin C and natural compounds that help increase serotonin, the feel-good chemical for your brain. Yes, you heard that right. Even a simple vegetable like broccoli can help lift your mood. White rice, just a small serving, about 50 grams cooked. Enough to leave you satisfied, but never too heavy for the stomach. Preparation couldn't be easier. Sauté the shrimp quickly with a little garlic and olive oil, then toss in the broccoli. Stir lightly for just a few minutes, season with salt and pepper, and take it off the heat while the veggies are still crisp and bright. Pair it with a small bowl of rice, and you've got a dinner that feels complete, yet wonderfully light. If you're allergic to seafood, don't worry. Swap the shrimp for shredded chicken breasts or soft tofu. And if you're cutting back on carbs, replace the rice with a few slices of steamed sweet potato. What do you think? Simple enough, right? But sometimes it's this kind of simplicity that brings balance. Just a little shrimp, a few florets of broccoli, and a small bowl of rice. That's all it takes to nourish your body and let your mind unwind, ready for a peaceful evening. Why not give it a try tonight? Trust me, you'll smile at how light and easy you feel afterward. After enjoying that crisp and savory plate of shrimp with broccoli, let's move to something truly soothing. A warm bowl of oatmeal porridge cooked with mung beans and topped with almonds. This is the kind of meal you can savor with a small cup of tea. Close your eyes for a moment and feel your body gently unwind. Do you usually eat oatmeal in the morning? Just imagine switching things up a little. Oatmeal becoming a warm, calming porridge for the evening. Light on the stomach, yet still full of nourishment. What do you think? Oats. Use about 40 to 50 grams, around half a cup dry. In 100 grams, oats naturally contain melatonin, insoluble fiber that helps steady blood sugar, allowing your body to release energy slowly so your mind feels calmer as bedtime approaches. Mung beans. Add about 30 grams of peeled mung beans, cooked until soft, around 1/4 cup dry. In 100 grams, mung beans provide about 7 grams of protein, gentle enough to fuel your muscles and support cell repair without leaving you overly full. Almonds, sprinkle 10 to 15 grams, a small handful, sliced or chopped. In 100 grams, almonds hold over 270 milligrams of magnesium, but even with a small sprinkle, you're giving your body a dose of this mineral that works like a natural relaxant for the nervous system. Trust me, just a few almonds can change how the dish feels. Cooking is simple. Simmer the mung beans in water until soft, then stir in the oats and cook until creamy. If you'd like a touch of richness, Add a spoonful of almond milk or oat milk. Once served, sprinkle toasted almonds on top for fragrance and crunch. Yes, you heard that right. Simple but so comforting. A few small notes. If you're not used to eating crunchy nuts, swap the almonds for almond flour or ground cashews. If you're cutting carbs, just use 30 grams of oats instead of 50. And if the porridge feels a bit plain, a pinch of sea salt or a drizzle of honey can warm the flavor without being too heavy. You see a warm bowl of porridge with the nutty taste of mung beans and the crunch of almonds. So simple, yet enough to gently guide your mind into a peaceful evening. Why not try it tonight and feel the difference for yourself? Wow, here we are at recipe number 7 already. Thank you so much for still being here, listening and sharing this journey with me. And now let's move on to Japanese steamed egg, chawanmushi with mushrooms, a delicate silky dish that will bring a sense of calm and comfort to your evening. After that warm bowl of oatmeal porridge, your body may already feel lighter and more relaxed. And now let's take a little journey into another food culture, Japan. Have you ever been to Japan, or at least tried sushi at a Japanese restaurant? Have you ever wondered why the Japanese are known for their long lives and steady health? Part of their secret lies in simple, delicate dishes they enjoy every day. And tonight we'll try one of them, Japanese steamed egg, chawanmushi, with mushrooms. Eggs, about 2 eggs, 100 grams, giving you over 12 grams of high-quality protein. Unlike meat or fish, the protein in eggs is soft and easy to digest, making it perfect for the evening. Trust me, just one small cup of steamed egg can leave your stomach feeling calm and comfortable. Mushrooms, about 40 to 50 grams fresh, shiitake, enoki, or button mushrooms all work. Mushrooms contain ergothioneine, a powerful antioxidant that protects brain cells from oxidative stress and eases mental fatigue. Yes, you heard that right. Even a few thin slices can bring surprising benefits to the mind. Light broth. You can use vegetable stock or a simple Japanese dashi. This gives a dish its subtle sweetness and delicate flavor. How to prepare it. Beat the eggs with broth at a ratio of 1 part egg to 2 parts liquid. Strain for a silky texture, pour into small cups, and drop in a few slices of mushroom. Steam gently over low heat until the egg sets into a soft, custard-like texture. When you take a spoonful, it melts in your tongue with just a hint of mushroom aroma, gentle, warm, and soothing. A few small notes. If you're allergic to eggs, you can replace them with soft tofu, which gives a similar texture. And if you'd like a little extra flavor, add some sweet corn or sprinkle a bit of chopped scallion before steaming. What do you think? A dish that is both elegant and simple, soft yet nourishing, and wonderfully easy to digest. Why not bring a little taste of Japanese wisdom into your kitchen tonight? Who knows? It might just be a small secret to living long and staying sharp like the Japanese. After the soft, delicate Japanese steamed egg, let's return to something fresh and cooling, a chilled chicken salad with avocado and crisp lettuce. Do you enjoy meals that are quick, simple, and don't require much cooking? Trust me, sometimes just a few familiar ingredients from your fridge are all you need for a dinner that's both light and uplifting for the mind. Shredded boiled chicken, about 100 grams of boiled chicken breast, shredded into thin strips. It's easy to chew, easy to digest, yet still provides more than 20 grams of protein, enough to nourish your body without weighing you down. What do you think? Simple but still complete, right? Avocado, about 50 grams of ripe avocado, rich in healthy fats that help your body absorb vitamins and minerals more effectively. Do you enjoy avocado? Just a few slices make the salad creamy, smooth, and so much more satisfying. Lettuce and leafy greens, about 60 to 80 grams, packed with folate, a B vitamin studied for its ability to ease depression and lift mood. Yes, even a small plate of greens can bring calm and balance to your spirit. Preparation is quick. Boil the chicken breast, let it cool, and shred it. Slice the avocado thin, lay the lettuce on a plate, top with chicken and avocado, then drizzle with a touch of olive oil mixed with fresh lemon juice. Yes, you heard that right. In just a few minutes, you've got a dish that's refreshing, nourishing, and kind to your body. A few small notes. If avocado isn't your favorite, you can swap it for extra virgin olive oil or a handful of walnuts to keep the healthy fats. And if you'd like a bit more flavor, add a sprinkle of black pepper or a few cherry tomatoes to brighten the plate. What do you think? A dish that's both simple and elegant, quick to prepare, yet nourishing for both body and mind. Why not give it a try for tomorrow's dinner? And now, once again, we return to Japanese cuisine, a place where food is not only delicious but also gentle on the body, nourishing for the spirit. Miso soup with tofu and wakame seaweed, a dish that may look simple, but carries within it a philosophy. Eat lightly so the body can rest, and let the mind find peace. Have you ever tried miso soup at a Japanese restaurant? How did it feel holding that warm bowl in your hands, breathing in its gentle aroma, then taking a sip of the broth and feeling your whole body relax? Believe me, it's more than food. It's a kind of meditation in a bowl. Tofu, about 80 to 100 grams, cut into small cubes. In 100 grams, tofu provides about 8 grams of protein that's easily absorbed. Perfect for the evening, when your body needs nourishment, but your stomach shouldn't be overworked. Wakame seaweed, just 5 grams dried, about 20 grams once soaked. Rich in iodine for thyroid health, and especially GABA, a neurotransmitter that helps calm the brain and ease tension. Yes, you heard that right. Even a small handful of seaweed can help bring peace to your mood. Miso paste, about 1 tablespoon, 15 grams, dissolved into warm water. This is the true soul of the soup. Miso doesn't just bring flavor, it's alive with probiotics, digestive enzymes, essential amino acids, B vitamins, minerals like zinc and manganese, and antioxidants. But here's something you must remember. If you boil miso at high heat, most of those probiotics and enzymes are destroyed. So always remove the soup from the heat, let it cool just slightly, and then stir in the miso gently. It's a small detail, but it makes a big difference. To prepare, heat water, or dashi stock if you have it, add the tofu and seaweed, and let it simmer gently. When it reaches a light boil, turn off the heat, let it cool for a moment, then dissolve the miso paste. And there you have it. A warm, soothing bowl of soup that still holds all of its living nutrients. A few notes. If you have high blood pressure, look for low-sodium miso. And if you can't find wakame, you can use shredded nori instead. The taste is slightly different, but it's still wonderful for your body. What do you think? A bowl of soup so humble, yet carrying the perfect harmony of nourishment and calm. The Japanese believe it's dishes like this that have helped them live long, clear-minded lives. Why not bring a little bit of that miso philosophy into your own dinner tonight? And here we are, at the very last recipe of our journey today. And once again, For those of you who love fish as much as I do, I'd like to share a delicious dish we can all enjoy tonight. Seared tuna with steamed vegetables and a little quinoa. What do you think? Doesn't it already sound light, refreshing, and full of life? Tuna. About 120 grams of fresh tuna. In 100 grams, tuna contains nearly 1,000 milligrams of omega-3 fatty acids, the kind that support memory, reduce inflammation, and lift your mood. Quinoa. About 40 grams cooked. In 100 grams, quinoa has more than 4 grams of complete protein containing all essential amino acids. It's easy to digest, making it an excellent choice for dinner. Steamed vegetables. About 100 grams of mixed carrots, broccoli, green beans, or zucchini. Lightly steamed to keep their bright colors, these veggies add fiber and gently soothe the stomach after a long day. Preparation is simple. Season the tuna lightly with salt, pepper, and a drizzle of olive oil. Sear quickly over high heat, just 1 to 2 minutes on each side. When you lift it from the pan, the outside is golden and crisp, while the inside stays pink, tender, and moist, carrying that delicate scent of the ocean. The quinoa, once cooked, blossoms into tiny fluffy grains with a nutty taste, and the vegetables, still crisp and sweet, bring a splash of green and orange to the plate. Now picture yourself sitting down, cutting into a warm piece of seared tuna, pairing it with the mild flavor of quinoa and the fresh sweetness of the vegetables. That very first bite wakes up your taste buds, while your body feels light, calm, and at ease. If quinoa is hard to find, you can always replace it with brown rice. And if you have a history of gout or high cholesterol, keep tuna in moderation. About once or twice a week is just right. Thank you for staying with me through today's journey. We've just explored 10 gentle dinner recipes, not only to nourish the body, but also to soothe the mind, helping you enjoy deeper, more peaceful sleep after the age of 60. At this stage of life, I know you feel the same as I do. There's nothing more precious than a strong body and a clear mind, so that every time we meet our grandchildren, we still have the strength to hold them tight and the clarity to share with them the stories of a youth full of passion and memories. I don't expect you to remember all 10 recipes. I simply hope you'll choose one small thing to begin with today. Maybe it's a warm bowl of oatmeal with almonds, a fresh chicken, and avocado salad, or something as simple as trying a cup of soothing miso soup. Health doesn't come from a single breakthrough moment, but from quiet choices repeated day after day. And that is exactly the spirit of Build Habits, Build Health. Building small habits one by one to create lasting health. Not just to live longer, but to live joyfully and fully. If you found these ideas helpful, please tap the like button. That's the simplest way for me to know you're still here with me. And if you believe someone in your family, a friend, or a loved one might need this, share this video with them. Who knows, you might be the one who inspires them to take their first step toward change. Once again, thank you for spending this time with me. I look forward to seeing you in the next episode, where we'll continue discovering small, meaningful ways to care for our health together.